Grant, this is not your average regular season game. These teams are fierce rivals.
Oh, yes, they are, B.A. I love playing in these type of games. I mean, the fans are extra loud. The players are fired up. This will be fun.
A look at Cleveland's opening lineup. Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. Strus at small forward with Mobley next to him. And it's Allen in at the 5. Oh, got that one up quick.
Laser focus from White. The moment that pass was headed to him, he was ready.
Mobley outside. Back to Mitchell. Mobley, a screen on White. The 3 from Mitchell. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
The answer from Mitchell, a 3 of his own.
And Giddey has got the ball here for the Bulls. And we know Donovan Mitchell is a superb scorer. But Grant, what do you think he's focused on at this point of his career?
Well, B.A., it's all about championships for him. This is a guy that doesn't just want to be seen as an elite player. He really wants to titles too.
Garland finds Mitchell. Ball with the rebound.
Oh, you gotta finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. The 3 from Mitchell, and so far in this one, 2 for 4.
Defensively, you know Mitchell wants to get to the rim. You play it that way, then he pulls the string on you.
Pass to Vucevic. Now Ball. Just 5 on the clock. Vucevic gets the bucket.
Rolling with purpose off the pick. Vooch, impressive basketball IQ, is really featured in screen and rolls.
Allen, the pass to Strus. Back to Allen. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Good work there as it goes.
Great touch there. It's just so tough to defend a floater like that.
Grant, the Cavs making the playoffs the last 2 years. A big deal in Cleveland.
Well, outside of years with LeBron on the roster, they hadn't made the postseason since 1998. But this group of Cavaliers are making their own history now.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Jones, he's checked in for Giddey. Hunter's checked in for Cleveland. Okoro comes in for Strus. Bulls trail by 4. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, Billy Donovan had a few moments to share with me. And I wanted to know, how do you slow a guy down like Jarrett Allen? Coach said we have to hassle him as much as possible on both ends of the floor. We really want to limit him, not just his points, but more importantly, his rebounds. So keeping Allen off the glass is a primary focus.
Appreciate the report, Allie. The 3 from Okoro. Jones grabs the board. The Bulls have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Ball left side. Back to Jones. Pass to Vucevic. Jones with a screen on Allen. Here's Vucevic. And the rebound goes to Cleveland.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
And there's the lob. And it's Allen who slams it home.
No stopping Allen there. His length makes the play almost too easy.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Buzelis. Now here's White. Picked by Vucevic. Three-pointer, Buzelis. That's in there. Vucevic with the assist.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
Garland way outside. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Cavaliers. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Cavaliers.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And following off of what you said, they've really done a good job distributing the ball, passing up good shots for great ones.
All right, on the floor for Cleveland, getting going in the second. They've got Evan Mobley. Ty Jerome is out there with Green. Then there's Okoro, and it's Hunter in at the power forward position. Well, the last time the Bulls won a playoff series was back in 2015, Grant.
That was back when Butler and Rose were their leading scorers. And it just shows you just how long it's been. But they've been stuck in mediocrity ever since. And right now, they are desperate for a breakthrough season.
Here's Jerome. And it's off from three-point range. Hunter against Williams. Pass to Giddey. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
Got his man all tangled up. I mean, serious crossover.
Now Mobley. Outside Hunter. Sinks it from distance.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Pass to Smith. DeSumo outside. Over Green. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Chicago making some changes. Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Smith. And it's Lonzo Ball in for DeSumo. Strus, he's checked in for the Cavs. Darius Garland comes in for Green. And the shot's good. Jerome's got his first basket. And Stan, they always say, for a player, confidence is such a big part of it. How can a coach instill that in a player?
Well, as your coach, I think your job is to create a system that the players believe in and they believe they can have success in. The rest of it has to come from inside of the players. They have to believe in themselves.
Slithery inside. Garland has that short area quickness.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Nikola Vucevic has seen a lot in his decade plus in the league, and he said the game has changed. Now you have centers that can pass, put the ball on the floor, make plays, and shoot threes, play like guards. And you can't get stuck in time. You have to be able to adjust.
Allie, he's certainly got the skill level. Now here's Hunter. Unloads. And Garland with a basket on the assist by Hunter. Garland's got 7.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket.
Timeout.
You love to see it.
And Grant, when you look at Darius Garland, he has a very polished offensive game.
Absolutely. He's great at creating for himself, but also knows when to get others involved. He can score from anywhere, and he works incredibly hard on his craft.
Thompson, he's checked in for the Cavs. Mitchell comes in for Jerome. Vucevic, a screen on Strus. DeSumo for 3. Knocks down the triple. DeSumo's got 5 points in the quarter. Oh, another lead change. 6 total in the first half.
And this is the battle we were hoping to see.
Hunter passes to Thompson. Mitchell with the ball from behind the arc. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. 9 points in the game.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Cleveland has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. The 3 is up. Buzelis grabs the board. The Bulls have gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. Ball outside. Drops in the layup for 2.
And I like the mix of power and agility Ball uses inside. One way or another, he's going to get a shot.
Hunter passes to Garland. Hunter the screen. Pass to Thompson. Now Garland, hounded by Ball. With the step back. Here's Thompson. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. It's all tied in Chicago. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
Lonzo Ball is out there with Kobe White. Then it's Buzelis. Then there's Nikola Vucevic. And it's Giddey in at the small forward position. That's the group for Billy Donovan getting going here in the second half. Now here's Ball. Vucevic, a screen on Garland. Ball passes to Vucevic. White for 3. Can't hit that one. And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for Cleveland. Pass to Mobley. And here's Strus. Knocked loose. Stolen by Giddey. To the middle. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And you look at Matas Buzelis. Size, touch, feel for the game too, Grant.
Oh, B.A., he's a connector. We all love seeing those offenses where the ball doesn't stick. He's a guy who'll keep things moving.
Now here's Allen. Pass to Mitchell. Now here's Mobley. Now Strus. Outside for Mitchell. From outside, Mitchell is good.
Mitchell has everything, including that 3-point shot.
Outside White. Giddey with a screen on Mitchell. White for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. White's got 6. Here in the second half, this game's still nip and tuck.
Just an insane amount of lead changes. The fans are getting their money's worth.
The Cavs trailing. Outside Mitchell. Outside Strus. Outside Mitchell. Puts up a 3. And the Cavaliers, another 3.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his 3-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
White can't hit.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Giddey against Mitchell. Mitchell, a screen on Vucevic. Mobley, no good. Chicago has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the 3-point line in this game. Up top Ball, guarded by Garland. Ball against Mobley. Clock at 6. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. The Bulls making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Hunter's checked in for Cleveland. And there's a bevy of young talent in the NBA right now. Who are you most excited to see grow into a star, Stan?
Well, what I'm really excited about, Brian, is to see which of these young talents becomes true stars, transformative guys. Certainly Chet Holmgren and Wembanyama have already had this great rivalry. Scotty Barnes has become the next big point guard. We see Anthony Edwards, Paolo Banchero. There's a lot of guys that could be the guy, and it'll be fun to find out who actually develops into that play.
As the torch is passed, who's going to take the mantle? Now here's Mitchell. He's got 15. Here's Garland, and it's rejected.
And blocks like this fire balls team up. They love watching him show some force on defense.
Williams passes to Vucevic. White for three. And again, it's Chicago with a three.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Pass to Hunter. Allen with a screen on Giddey. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Hunter can't get it to go.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Giddey finds White. Here's Vucevic. Allen defending. And Vucevic gets it to go on the assist by White. And now an 8-point Chicago lead. And so it's the Chicago Bulls finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth. They've got Ty Jerome. Max Strus is out there with DeAndre Hunter. Then it's Darius Garland. And it's Wade in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Hunter. And the layup is good off the glass.
They have a never-give-up attitude.
Yeah, and as a coach, you love having a team like this. They've got zero quitting.
Jones' shot is good.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
Cavaliers trail by 6. Pass to Hunter. And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. Outside Garland. Here's Wade. There's the three. On target from range. Wade's gotten himself on the board with a three there.
Yeah, great vision. I mean, this is where Garland takes it to another level offensively.
So Chicago going with an almost entire new group here. Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Smith. Buzelis comes in for Williams. White, he's checked in for DeSumo. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Jones. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey guys, Billy Donovan was just reviewing the plan with his team. He pleaded with his guys to keep their emotions in check, saying you're battling right now. Continue to play smart. Don't try to be a hero out there. Play for one another. Guys, let's see what happens.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Pass to Buzelis. Outside White. Here's Vucevic. Uses the glass on the layup. And the Bulls lead by 3.
There's a reason Vucevic shoots a great percentage. So adept and skilled at scoring inside.
And here's Strus outside. And Cleveland another 3.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
And here is Vucevic. Allen defending. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. They'll pin that one on Jared Allen.
It puts him in the popcorn maker. Veteran move by Vucevic.
And he hits both free throws here. And it's a 2-point ball game.
In tense situations at the line, they can count on him to keep his cool.
Here's Garland. That shot off. Good D by Ball. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. Outside White. Vucevic against Allen. Vucevic gets the bucket. Vucevic has got 6 here in the quarter.
Look to a machine like Vuce when you need him most. He's a reliable offensive option who comes through for his club.
And the shot is good by Garland.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Down low. Here's Vucevic. The rebound by Allen. Cleveland has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Ball against Garland. Here's Giddey. Pass to Buzelis. Out to the wing. Ball passes to Vucevic. To ball. Up top, Giddey. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. All right, thoughts on what coach is going to do here?
More than enough time to get a bucket.
No doubt, but they might have to draw up something that the defense isn't expecting.
26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Garland. It falls! A huge shot to tie it up.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Ball looks over the floor. Pass to Giddey. Now here's White. Vucevic with it. Allen defending. The fadeaway. It's off. Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this game. Strus at small forward with Mobley next to him. Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. And it's Allen in at the 5, roaming the paint. From deep, Strus. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. And we all know about Stan the analyst and Stan the coach. But when you played in college, what was your game like, Stan?
Hey, Brian, I had the game that would get you beat as a coach. I will say my greatest strength was this. I was never once accused of overpassing.
The black hole. That is Stan Van Gundy. Here's Garland. And the Cavaliers get another bucket right there.
Getting it done from the mid-range. Garland loves using this area of the floor.
Pass to Vucevic. Shoots over Allen. And he wills that one in. Sinking it right through the back of the iron.
And if you're wondering why the score is so high, look to the defense being played. Not good.
Not a lot of resistance. And trying to just outscore other teams, generally not the best recipe for long-term success.
Now here's Vucevic. Allen defending. From the low block. That shot off the mark. They're just trying to hold on to this lead, Grant.
And right now, you just can't afford to be careless.
Yes!
When you need one bad, go to a high percentage shooter, and Allen is that guy.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. White, the pass to Vucevic. Count it!
Love it when Vucevic attacks with intent. He has the size and strength to dominate around the cup.
Garland with the ball. Knocked away. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Oh, he nails it!
His teammates look too overzealous in the big moment, and he must be doing something right.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. Obviously, not a lot of time to work with. What do you guys think we're going to see?
This is where your coaching is so important. They need a really good play now.
Well, they'll likely only get one shot at this. They need to make it count.
Ball outside. To the paint. Vucevic in the post. Oh, offline. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
And that's an intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that'll put him up 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
That was a giant trip to the line.
And so it's the Cavaliers who come out on top. It was touch and go there for a while, but in overtime, they caught a second win.
Now, Clark, when you take a look at how these teams play, is it fair to expect a slower pace of the game?
I certainly think so, partner. I mean, both teams are extremely disciplined. They're not really interested in going up and down in a windshield wiper fashion. They value taking care of the ball and playing in the half court.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Buzelis out there with Josh Giddey. Then it's White, and it's Vucevic, and it's Ball in at the point guard. And so the Milwaukee Bucks get the first points of the ballgame. And here's Vucevic. Pass to Giddey. Back to Vucevic. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
No higher percentage shot than that, guys. You love seeing Vucevic finish at the rim like that. Excellent aggressiveness there.
Lopez finds Kuzma. The Bucks working the ball around. Prince. And it's White with the rebound. And so White will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. And Greg, 2 seasons ago, the Bucks ranked first in defensive rating. Last season, they dropped down to number 19.
Yeah, shifting defensive schemes, coaching changes, also swapping Drew Holiday for Damian Lillard. But they can and should be better than 19.
Giddey, no one around him. From outside, off the mark. For Milwaukee, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Prince looking around. The 3 ball. And Damian Lillard with the bucket on the assist by Lopez. Lillard's got 6.
So effective in the catch and shoot is Lillard. You give him an inch, and he's taking much more than that.
Ball dishes to White. Pass to Giddey. Shot clock at 6. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Prince kicks to Kuzma. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
Hey, guys, no better answer than that. Right back at you. Kuzma not taking any time getting those points back.
Ball, the pass to Vucevic. Shoots off the step back. Lopez with the block. They get it back. Vucevic setting the pick for Giddey. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. Bobby Portis has checked in for Milwaukee. Jones checked in for the Bulls. The Bucks have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. And great for Buzelis. Basketball has been a part of his family for generations.
Yeah, how about that? Both his parents played professionally in Lithuania, as did both of his grandfathers. And his dad now works with the Lithuanian men's national team as a physiotherapist.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thanks. It's important to remember Damian Lillard was a 2-star prospect coming out of high school in Oakland. He says that the doubt I faced, what I found is I have true belief in myself. I poured a lot in and just continued to work. That's why when I struggle, I never waver, because I know that I'm true to it. Eventually, I'm going to have my time. Kevin?
I think they call that Dame time. Hey, David, thank you. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
At about an 82% clip a season ago, so I'm sure he'll take those numbers.
Yeah, that's a great asset to have, guys, for any team. Coming down the stretch in close games, you've got a guy who's confident and very good at the line. When he steps up there, you feel good about it.
Prince checked in for the Bucks. Kevin Porter comes in for Taurean Prince. Now here's White. Still yet to score. That ties it up.
Beautiful touch there. Give White these types of looks consistently, and he's going to make you pay.
Trent outside for 3. Buries it from 3-point range.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Bulls have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Now White. Smith with a screen on Porter. Here's White. Bank shot, no good.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
A good close contest. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Milwaukee.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
I would like to highlight, too, guys, the excellent passing they've done early on. I mean, they've done a really good job putting the ball into the hands of guys ready to shoot it.
So with Lillard on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Antetokounmpo and Portis man the post positions. Gary Trent is out there with Kevin Porter. And it's Green in at the small forward. And we know injuries derailed last season for the Bulls, Greg, but with an aging core, you wonder where they go from here.
I mean, the Bulls are kind of stuck in the middle of things as it now stands. Not quite good enough to make a run in the East, but not in a position where they need to start over.
Here's Giddey after the basket by Milwaukee. Left side, Jones. The kick out to Williams. Pass to Dosunmu. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Here's Giannis. Still without a basket. Trent outside. Bangs home the trifecta. Trent's got the lead up to 4 now for the Bucks.
It's not all about him out there. Giannis, a real example of a team-first guy.
Jones looking for an opening. From outside the arc. The rebound by the Bucks. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. And that one's good by Giannis.
You know that this is where Giannis wants the ball, but how do you stop it? I don't have the answer.
Jones finds Giddey. Williams a screen on Green. It's Giddey with the drive. Look, obviously, this is a results league for head coaches. And we're always going to see lots of changes at that position.
I think you're exactly right. I don't necessarily agree with it all the time. I would like to see owners and general managers and decision makers be a little more patient, give coaches a little more runway. But we know it's a results-oriented league, and oftentimes the reality is that it's easier to change one coach than it is perhaps to change a handful of players on a roster that's not performing. Love that from Antetokounmpo. No hesitation.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Bobby Portis has checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And the Bulls making a change also. Jones has checked in. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Outside, ball. Pass to Vucevic. Just 5 on the clock. Chicago needs to get a shot off. Jones for 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Jones has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Lillard outside. Portis sets the pick for Lillard. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Outside, ball. Pass to Jones. To the paint. High post Vucevic. Lopez is there. And it's Vucevic missing.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Portis a screen on Jones. Takes the 13-footer and misses it off the right side of the rim. Bulls trail by 4. Pass to Buzelis. Vucevic with it. Shoots over Portis. And it's Vucevic. That time on the assist by Jones. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Bucks lead by 2. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Trailing by 2. Well, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, and Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
And on the floor for Billy Donovan as we get into the second half. Lonzo Ball out there with Kobe White. And it's Vucevic, then it's Bruce Ellis, and it's Giddey in at the 3. Giannis is double. A wide open look here for Kuzma. That 3 off the mark. Chicago's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. White dishes the ball. Lets the 3 fly. Milwaukee with the rebound. They get a hand on it. And stolen by Giddey. And if you're just joining us, we've played over a minute here in the third. Buzella sets a screen for Ball. Here's Giddey. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. And now it's a 3-point Bulls lead.
A pass-first point guard, Lonzo Ball, is very consistent and looking to get his teammates involved.
Lopez kicks to Antetokounmpo. Lillard left side. 6 to shoot. The 15-footer. Rebounded by Vucevic. Chicago leading by 3. Pass the ball. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Vucevic to the pass to Giddey. And it's sent back by Lopez.
Big Brook Lopez gobbling up space and getting the block on that play.
Antetokounmpo finds Kuzma. Lillard lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Lillard's got 8 points.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. And the Bucks making a change here. Trent's checked in. And the Bulls making a change here as well. Patrick Williams, he's checked in for Bruce Ellis. The Bulls have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. And we know Kuzma's always been a terrific scorer. But Greg, he's developed as a passer over time.
And Kevin, early in his career, Kuzma wasn't called on to be a leader, but he's grown into that role, and he puts effort into orchestrating for his teammates.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, Bulls coach Billy Donovan keeps perspective. He says, I used to come back from a tough road loss, go straight to the office and pull an all-nighter, trying to figure out what went wrong. My highs were too high and my lows were too low. You have to realize so much of it is just luck, the breaks of life. Kevin?
That's right, D.A. We respect Billy Donovan as much as any coach in the NBA. But a good outlook there, you're right. Hey, thank you. Back to Lillard. Fires for 3. Good on the triple. 11 points in the game.
The moment they hit that last shot, Lillard wanted one of his own. He was determined and undeterred to strike right back.
And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Ball no good. Bucks trail by 4. Giannis right side. Trent outside. Pass to Lillard. Lets it go from deep. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Lillard against Giddey. Now Vucevic. For Chicago, they have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
Yeah, they had the kind of success from the line that would make any coach breathe a sigh of relief, guys.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Bulls out. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. So with Lillard on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Antetokounmpo and Portis man the post positions. Kevin Porter is out there with Gary Trent. And it's Green in at the 3, the small forward.
Fantastic job moving the ball there by Porter Jr., understanding exactly what was available when his teammates were open.
The shot's good, and the Bulls lead by 2.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
Green with a screen on Jones. Here's Porter driving the lane, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
A natural scorer, Porter Jr. is superb at being able to play through contact and still finish the shot.
A different look for Milwaukee. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Green, and Lillard subbed in for Trent. And the Bulls will go for a different look here. Vucevic checked in for Jalen Smith. Bruce Ellis comes in for Patrick Williams. Whitey's checked in for Dosunmu. And Ball subbed in for Jones. And that one's good. Lillard.
A downright lethal 3-point threat. Lillard is someone defenders must stay attached to if they want to have any impact.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Taurean Prince, he's checked in for the Bucks. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to listen to what Billy Donovan said to his team. He asked his team to dig deep. He said, I know you're tired, but they're tired too. It's about who can give more than the other guy at this point. Show me what you can give. Back to you.
All right, thank you, David. And Lillard gets it to go.
Watch out now. Lillard is smoking and looking to score every time he touches it.
Vucevic, a screen on Kuzma. Here's Giddey, and he banks in the layup.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Bounce pass, Antetokounmpo. Pass to Lillard. And he drives in. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
Boy, the ability to knife inside and convert. Lillard is fearless when it comes to attacking the basket.
And here's Vucevic. Over Lopez. And the shot no good, a bit short. And Kuzma has it in the corner. At the elbow, it's Lillard. Kuzma finds Lillard. Back to Kuzma. Lays it up and banks it in. Kuzma's got the lead up to 7 now for the Bucks.
Look at Kuzma getting jiggy with the dribble move right there, shaking off the defender and getting his shot up. That is sweet.
Vucevic down low. Lopez is there. Vucevic setting the pick for White. 5 on the clock. And the 3 ball is good.
And you have got to honor White on the perimeter. Once he gets comfortable from there, it's going to be bad news for the defense.
Giannis dunks it down.
Ooh, just shook his man loose with a crafty play inside.
And then the dunk just tops it off beautifully.
High-level skills being showcased out there now, fellas. I mean, that was a terrific hoop.
It drops. And now they trail by just 4.
And, you know, you develop a level of trust with your teammates when you show the kind of concentration that Vucevic shows in these situations. He's the total package.
Kuzma can't get it to go.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
That's to Vucevic. Count it! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes. Man, the attitude of Antetokounmpo, really impressive. Really what you want to see in your team's best player. He's a guy that doesn't back down when the game gets tight and things are on the line.
White finds ball. His three-pointers off the mark. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
And now we've got the intentional foul. Gets the first, and that puts them up by 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Sensing an opportunity here to increase the lead and capitalizing on it.
Pass to Vucevic. The kick out to Ball. Laces one from 3.
Boy, he loves taking over in big spots. He doesn't back down, and you can see how much he relishes these moments.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
Those free throws are the nail in the coffin, guys.
Here's Buzelis. And it's off from 3-point range. And so the Bucks take the win. It was a RIDA. Thanks again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
On the calendar. These guys are competitive, but there are positional rivalries that do exist, and the only way you can measure up is standing across from your opponent. We've got that here tonight. who's going to get the best of who.
Now, New York starting five. Josh Hart is out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Bridges in at the shooting guard position.
Oh, wow. Brunson just getting sideswiped there and some strength to get through it.
And Atlanta with possession here. After the basket by New York. Okongwu, the pass to Young. An easy two on the layup.
Nice way to start the game. That's where you'd like to get your shots from.
Outside Hart takes the three. Hits the three-pointer.
Hart just whipping it away quickly, not giving the defender time to close out.
With Brunson being undersized, he has such a great feel for how to create space, Brent.
Incredible footwork, BA, the way he puts the needle on the record and just scratches it and pivots around and makes defenders jump and move. Amazing manipulation skills at the point guard position for a guy his size to get it done in the painted area.
Well, Grant, aside from making the East Finals in 2021, how would you assess Trae Young's teams?
Well, they're always solid offensive teams. But Trae is the type of player that you need to surround with defensive-minded guys, and he hasn't really had that.
Now here's Brunson. Outside Hart. Three-pointer, Bridges. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Young, the pass to Johnson. Back to Young. Five to shoot. Oh, it's blocked by Towns.
The wingspan of Towns in action, allowing him to get on the ball.
Oh, he took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. Instead, he'll shoot free throws. It's on Onyeka Okongwu.
Yeah, a strong move to the rack draws that foul.
Offensively, Karl Anthony Towns is one of the most well-rounded big men in the league, Grant.
Yeah, maybe in league history, BA. He's an elite three-point shooter, post scorer, and his passing is severely underrated.
LeVert's checked in for Atlanta. And a switch here also for New York. Chua's checked in. Now here's Brunson. Back to Towns. Double team on Towns. Johnson against Achua. Pass to Hart. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. And it's Achua. That time on the assist from Hart.
Doesn't get much easier than that. Hart was licking his chops when he saw his man wide open.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. LeVert outside. Inside. The kick out to Johnson. Now LeVert. Johnson a screen on Bridges. LeVert, that's good.
That's a big make for LeVert. Should help his confidence.
New York leading by 3. Outside Hart. Pass to Bridges. Outside Achua. Outside Hart. Bridges with it. Fires the three. That one doesn't drop.
I'm not sure how he finds himself. It's so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Daniels, that one's true.
So strong at the rim. That'll serve Daniels well here in this league.
Outside Achua. Back to Brunson. Shoots over Young. And Brunson gets it to go. Brunson's got his second basket of the game.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Count it.
Toughness inside from Trae.
And Brunson's got the ball here for the New York Knicks. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Back to Achua. The three ball. Yes. And a nice assist from Brunson. Achua's got 6.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Brunson against Young. Okongwu, a screen on Brunson. Young from long range. Drops in the 3. 9 points in the game.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth. Showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line.
And so, lots of scoring in a competitive first quarter. It's the Knicks They're up by 1. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep. And they have been thus far.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
So on the floor for the Knicks, Mikal Bridges is out there with Achua. Then there's Campaign. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. And it's McBride in at the 2 guard. And out on the wings, Zach Rizachet has so many things scouts are looking for these days.
Yeah, B.A., this guy has tremendous potential as a two-way threat. Great length, good athleticism, and his jump shot could be elite.
Here's McBride. Counted from distance. McBride's got his first 3 points of the game.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
To the left wing. Pass to Rizachet. Fires from the wing. The rebound by Bridges.
I admire the play call. They just couldn't capitalize.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in. Yeah, throw it anywhere you want. Mitchell Robinson knows what to do.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. And Grant, we know the importance of the veteran leaders on a team, but not every vet wants to accept a mentorship role.
Very true, B.A. In your later years, that role becomes a blend of playing and kind of coaching. Not everyone is cut out for that.
Towns, he's checked in for New York. Anunoby comes in for Payne. There's Young with the 3. It's rebounded by New York.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. The Knicks, one of the top defensive teams in the league, and it starts in the paint. Coach Tom Thibodeau said, quote, "We've prided ourselves on having a tight shell. We've got great rim protection, guys who take charges, and we're aggressive on the ball. Guys, great defense has always been Tibbs' MO."
And nothing has changed now. Thanks, Allie. And 6-man, a common term in basketball, has a unique meaning for the Atlanta Hawks, Grant.
Yeah, it's the name of their fan base. Extremely loyal and passionate, and they've swayed the outcome of games.
Atlanta making some changes. Johnson, he's checked in for Mann. And Daniels is subbed in for Levert. Achua's checked in for New York. Brunson comes in for Bridges. Young looking around. A shot to stop the run. Oh, Young with a physical finish inside.
Young working hard on the defensive end that time.
Achua with a screen on Young. Brunson passes to Anunoby. There's a minute 26 left in the second period. Brunson against Young. And it's Brunson missing.
And that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
From 18 feet away, a nice shot by Young. And it's now only a 1-point Knick lead.
Man, we see this from Trey often, his ability to take over games with his scoring.
Brunson against Young. Brunson passes to Towns. And a Kongwu with the block. Niang outside. Outside Johnson. Young from long range. And it's Young again missing. For New York, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Here's Brunson. Towns passes to Brunson. Lets a floater go. Deflected.
Yeah, that was great job on defense from Daniels. He knows how to distract shooters.
Johnson with a bucket.
That was execution to perfection. Textbook transition offense.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Knicks out. Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3. We've got second half action for you. And if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Risache and Johnson, they're the forwards. Trae Young out there with Dyson Daniels. And it's a Kongwu in at the 5 down low. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Quinn Snyder. Pass to Risache. Picked up by a Kongwu. Lets it go from deep. Pure from three-point range. Risache's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Well, Grant, all the high hopes Knicks fans have had in recent years, they have finally come to fruition.
Yeah, it really was good to see the Knicks have a great campaign last year. From the players to the coaches to the front office and the fans. They've pressed all the right buttons.
Back to Young. The 3 is up. And Atlanta hits again from deep.
When you hit a 3 on Young, you can expect him to come right back at you.
Outside Hart. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Gets the 3 to fall.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. He wants to review the game plan. And the Hawks with possession here. Trailing by 2. Pass to Young. And he can't get that one. Some solid defense from Brunson. Over Young. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. Brunson's got 9.
Pull-up jumper, such an essential part to Brunson's game.
Okongwu, a screen on Brunson. Young from long range. Ooh, he's now 7 for 12.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Fantastic work down low from the crafty Brunson.
Brunson, one of those players that's just not going to be denied, determined to convert inside, and he does.
Brent, everyone loves an underdog story, and there's few better than that of Jalen Brunson.
Yeah, this kid's falling into the second round, and all the perception around whether or not he was big enough or can he shoot the ball, is he athletic enough. This guy has continued to work hard every year and turned himself into an all-star and an all-NBA player.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
With the game on the line, Ice Trae is dangerous man. Young said, I've been owning the moment my whole life. That's what I do. I've worked too hard to be afraid of the moment. Brian?
Well, Allie, it definitely shows in his play. It's great stuff there. Thank you.
And he's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Back to Brunson from the arc. Here's Towns, and it's powered home by Towns.
Yeah, at 6'11", 250 pounds, Towns is such a tough guy to keep off the glass.
LeVert outside. Six to shoot. Johnson a screen on Bridges. Risache. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. He's got 5. And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the Knicks. Outside Hart. Bridges outside. Pass to Hart. And here's Brunson from the arc. Rebounded by Johnson. Atlanta's gone 7 of 11 from outside the arc. Nice percentage from distance so far. Here's Risache. Okongwu, a screen on Bridges. The 3 from Risache. Hart pulls it in. For New York, they've gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Outside Brunson. And the layup is good. Brunson's got 6 in the quarter.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. It's the Knicks up 2, and we'll have the... All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your two guards share the wealth.
Well, sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. So on the floor for New York, Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Mitchell Robinson. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then there's Miles McBride. And it's Payne in at the 1. Pass to LeVert. To take the lead. Knocks it down from distance. And the Hawks lead by 1.
A good shooter with a smooth stroke. LeVert's ability to hit shots can take him very far in this league.
Left side, Payne. Anunoby on the wing. Here's McBride. The rebound by Atlanta. And here's LeVert. From downtown, hits the trifecta. And now it's a 4-point Hawks lead.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Tom Thibodeau coaching his team during that last break. Well, coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie.
Win or lose, this is the fight you want to see from your players.
A great example out here of just a no-quit team continuing to compete until the final buzzer.
Back to Young. Young won't be held back.
Great job by Young there, not settling for a jumper and getting that ball close in.
Knicks trail by 4. Right side, Brunson. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
What a performance for Beyond the Arc in this game. They stuck to their guns, and it's paid off all game.
Well, they've also put an emphasis on driving inside in this game. The defense hasn't been able to stop them from finding those gaps. You might want to think twice before sending him to the line again. He gets locked in when the game gets close.
And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. That's going to send Trae Young to the line. It's going to be on OG Anunoby.
The and one puts a little extra insurance on their lead. What a play.
Here's Brunson. Brunson with the finish inside.
Oh, huge moment from JB. Brunson knocking it down.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Here's Young. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Young's got 26 points.
Trae Young stepping up and delivering in a big-time moment.
And that one's good for Brunson.
Smart play call to get him something at the rim.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
Here's Young. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Jalen Brunson picks one up.
What makes Young really tough to corral is he has that great spatial awareness out there.
Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 5-point game.
And just like that, this game is a 2-possession affair.
Young against Brunson. Shoots over Young. And he buries it. What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
And Brunson's got the mindset to deliver.
Here's Young. The Knicks pull it in. Bridges passes to Towns. And he sinks it. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings them within one. Expect them to take their time this trip down.
Yeah, B.A., the clock is theirs to burn. Now, that's one to remember. What an impact on the game.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Pass to Anunoby to tie it up. And it's in. Oh, an enormous three-pointer.
Amazing just how trusted Brunson is with the basketball.
.23 seconds left in the fourth. Outside Young. No good. Time expires. We're going to overtime. We've got more hoops coming your way. Boy, these teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters. Now we're headed to overtime. This one should be fun. They've got Karl Anthony Towns. OG Anunoby out there with Josh Hart. Then there's Jalen Brunson, and it's Bridges in at the 2-guard position. Inside, it's Trae Young.
And coming down the stretch, you just can't afford that type of defensive breakdown.
Breakdowns like this are only going to hurt you moving forward and late in the game. Establish some trust and make the defense come together. He has to make those shots, guys. If not, a lot of pressure is shifted to the perimeter shooters to hit everything.
Kept alive. Here's Johnson, and they converted last on attempt number 3. And the Hawks lead by 4.
He got in excellent position, then takes it right back up.
Here's Brunson. Strong move, Brunson.
As much as you like Jalen Brunson, he believes in himself more than you do. Confidence translated.
And Young, here we go. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Free throw's good. Young. Knicks trail by 5. Brunson taking his time here. And he makes it. Brunson's gotten 4 this quarter.
Oh, what great action we've seen tonight. Hard to imagine a more entertaining game.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
Yeah, they really need to double team him.
Free throw's good. Young. And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. Brunson against Young with the 7-footer. And no good. This is their chance to stretch the lead, Grant.
Yeah, it's a must. They have to execute and avoid the big mistake. Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand. Well, this is a gravity game right now. Whatever he throws up must come down. He's having a great game.
Oh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that makes it a 7-point lead.
There's some steely moments that come from Trae Young. And I'll tell you what, if the defense is getting under his skin, he rarely shows that.
Now here's Bridges. Not a lot of room to the inside. Towns. He can't hit that time. Good D by Kongwu. 19 seconds left to play in overtime. Now here's Young. So this one belongs to the Hawks. They escape with the W. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Plenty of action down in the painted area tonight, Greg, with the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, I love to see skilled bigs dueling down low. Kind of a throwback in some ways, but there's still plenty of physicality in the modern game.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. The front court is Rizachet and Johnson. Trae Young is out there with Daniels. And it's Okongwu in at the 5.
He's got a nose for the bucket. Ricochet ready to go once he got it.
And so it's the Hawks getting on the board first. Allen, a screen on Young. To the inside, and Allen slams it in.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Okongwu kicks to Young. Pass to Okongwu. Daniels with it. 6 on the shot clock. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And Doris, the Cavs had a very successful 23-24 season. 47 wins and the number 4 seed in the East.
And Kevin winning a playoff series, their first one without LeBron James since 1993. Most of the players on the floor weren't even alive back then. Incredible to think of it in that context.
Here's Young following the basket by Donovan Mitchell. Shots good from Young.
Nice job capitalizing down there. Young good at probing inside and finding some space.
Mitchell outside. Mobley outside. Pass to Mitchell. Young against Garland. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Well, the toughness of Darius Garland on display. Wants to finish through contact and get the bucket.
It's Young on the wing, guarded by Garland. Young against Garland. Garland with the block. 1:46 left in the first quarter. Mitchell outside. Back to Garland. Shoots the 3. Nailed from three-point land. Garland's got 5.
Well, the point guard IQ of Darius Garland. In pick and roll, you've got to be able to make great decisions, and he does.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thanks. Darius Garland, the son of former NBA player Winston Garland, said that he was a sponge growing up listening to his dad. He hung on every word about playing point guard. Darius says, I learned the little things much quicker. He taught me at a young age to change gears to keep defenders off balance. Kevin?
And he's doing it. I love the tricks of the trade you just talked about. Thank you so much. GA, you look how Garland can create for himself. Very good off the catch or the bounce.
So deadly off of those high pick and rolls because he can dribble into that 3. A playmaker that can do that is a headache. Garland knows how to create that space and get his looks.
LeVert with it. There's 53 seconds left in the first quarter. Allen against Capella. Inside, LeVert. It's hauled in by the Cavaliers. Garland, the pass to Hunter. Stolen away. Niang with the ball. Guarded by Hunter. Free throw line jump shot. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Boy, there's a fluidity to his jump shot. Caris LeVert coming through for his team in the mid-range.
Garland looking it over. Pass to Hunter. Clock at 6. Kicks it out to Garland. Here's the 3. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Hawks lead by 1. And we'll get the second quarter under. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. Well, from what you guys are seeing from the Hawks, what are you thinking about their performance?
They just came into this game with the mindset of sharing the basketball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
Mobley is out there with Hunter. Then there's Javonte Green. Then it's Isaac Okoro. And it's Jerome in at the point guard. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. Now, Reza Shea. Down low. Here's Capella. Misses the easy stuff.
Great contest by the defender, but that's a dunk you've got to put down in his face.
Here's Jerome. Plays it up off the glass.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Here's Reza Shea. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Greg, since making it to the Eastern Conference Finals in 2021, the Atlanta Hawks haven't been that good.
And it was hard to tell if that was a Cinderella run at the time, but Kevin, looking like that might have been the outlier. The Hawks took some risks to get back there, but it just hasn't worked.
For the Cavaliers, Max Strus comes in for Isaac Okoro. And it's Garland in for Green. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Buffkin's checked in. Pass to Niang. Hawks passing it around. Here's LeVert. Banked in off the glass.
Boy, that's just about strength right there. Karis LeVert just simply refuses to be denied.
Outside Garland. And Cleveland again with the bucket. The Hawks trail by 5. Capella sets a screen for LeVert. Jacks up a 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. LeVert's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, you cannot allow Karis LeVert to square up from deep. When he's in rhythm, he's going to knock down that shot with great consistency.
Pass to Jerome. And the 3 off target.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
It's LeVert on the wing. Covered by Hunter. The 3. And it's LeVert missing. For Cleveland, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
It's good. This game is all even. LeVert's got 9 points.
Karis LeVert's a crafty player. This is a guy who knows how to get shots over the interior defense.
Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Cleveland. Donovan Mitchell comes in for Jerome. Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Thompson with it. Pass to Mitchell. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Reza Shea.
One of the things about Donovan Mitchell's game that I love is he's got elite athleticism. There is speed, there's burst, and there's physical strength. This guy is very capable offensively.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Jared Allen comes in for Thompson. And Evan Mobley subbed in for Hunter. Back to Daniels. Okongwu with a screen on Strus. That one good for 2. Reza Shea's got the game tied up here for the Hawks.
Oh, that's a great sign for Reza Shea, proving he can handle the physicality of the NBA.
Allen with the screen for Mitchell. A 3-pointer is right on target. Mitchell's got 5 points in the quarter.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Here's Young, and there's the drive. Basket is good, the assist from Johnson. And that's now 6 points for Trae Young. Mitchell outside. Outside Garland. And another 3 for Cleveland. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Cleveland ahead, up by 4. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. We're seeing a tremendous game here, guys, from Darius Garland.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
On the court for Atlanta. In the post, it'll be Johnson and Okongwu. Daniels out there with Young. And it's Reza Shea in at the 3, the small forward. And with this era of the Atlanta Hawks, Greg, they've gone as far as their defense has let them.
You look back at their conference finals run in 21, that was the last time they had a top 10 defense. So scoring's never been the issue with this core, but defense has been non-existent.
And then Johnson with the jam.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Back to Garland. And he converts the layup. Garland's got 4 points in the quarter.
Darius Garland cooking right now. Boy, when he gets going, he is a problem.
Okongwu with a screen on Strus. Kicks it out to Johnson. The Hawks working the ball around. Okongwu with the screen for Reza Shea. Yep, that one goes. Reza Shea's got 7. And so Garland will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. 4-point game. Mobley wide open. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Okay, quick shooting from the big fella. Mobley knocking in the jumper.
Atlanta's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. It's Young on the wing. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. And the shot is good. 8 points for him.
And that's just taking advantage of some soft defense on that drive. Little resistance for him on the way to the basket.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. You know, Doris, assists aren't just a point guard stat any longer, are they? A lot of big men in the league can distribute very well.
Yeah, Kev, it's really striking to me how multi-dimensional every single position in the NBA has become. As you said, bigs can pass, point guards can attack the cup and score. The game is becoming more and more skilled.
And Cleveland making a change here. Hunter's checked in. Johnson outside. Reza Shea with it. He has 7. Okongwu with a screen on Mitchell. And it's Reza Shea missing. The Cavaliers leading by 7. That's good for Mitchell on the assist by Hunter.
Mitchell does not let that 6'1" frame deter him from going in the paint. This guy has got so much confidence.
Pass to Reza Shea. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Mitchell. Here he goes. Here's Mobley. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's Reza Shea, covered by Mitchell. Now here's Levert. Aston Niang. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Johnson with a screen on Mobley. Here's Niang. The Cavaliers pull it in.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Good. Hunter's got the lead up to 11 now for the Cavs.
With a number of moves and shots to choose from, Hunter is scary. Nice bucket there.
Here's Reza Shea. That one falls. Reza Shea's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Here's Mitchell. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Cavaliers lead by 11.
There is a level of physicality, and the frame of Donovan Mitchell allows him to finish through contact.
Here's Reza Shea. Good, nice job down low. Reza Shea's got 11.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end, but right now the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. We've got Wade, DeAndre Hunter out there with Max Strus. Then it's Darius Garland. And it's Jerome in at the 2-guard spot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. From 11 feet away, no good off the front iron. The Hawks trail by 9. Niang finds man. LeVert a screen on Strus. Pass to LeVert. Here's Krejci. Now man beyond the arc. Traps in the tray. Man's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for Atlanta.
And you can feel the excitement in the building. Both of these teams pouring it on.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
Atlanta's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Pass to LeVert. To the middle. Here's Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
It doesn't get any easier than this. Capella's work ethic is what allows him to get those dunks.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. And the Cavaliers with some changes. Allen's checked in for Wade. Evan Mobley comes in for Hunter. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Ty Jerome. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, during that last break, I heard Kenny Atkinson talking with his team. Now, he reminded his team, keep looking for the deep ball. If the 3 is there, take it. You've done a good job getting those looks, so keep taking them. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Young inside, guarded by Garland. Shot is good, and the Cavaliers lead cut to just 5 on the basket from Young. Outside Garland. Here's Mitchell. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
This is what Donovan Mitchell is looking for. He wants to seek out body contact and get the hoop in the harm.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
And another theme in this game, to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
Allen dishes to Mitchell. Looks it out to Garland. Cleveland moving it around. Mobley looking it over from deep. And there's Garland. That's good on the assist by Mobley. And now it's a 10-point Cavalier lead. Here's Young. That one is good. Straight from the floor with the basket.
And this guy can light up the night with his scoring. Hard for the defense to contain Young.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Garland against Young. Garland the pass to Mitchell. 20 feet out. And there it is for him.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Cavaliers.
What an effort in the transition game. We've seen tonight from these guys really push the ball, and I think in doing so created a lot of pressure on the defense.
Definitely had a huge edge, and this is their DNA. When they run the ball and dictate the flow of the offense like we've seen here, these are the kinds of games they can have.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Darius Garland.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
And it's Allen with the jam.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Now, here's Garland. Pass to Strus. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Johnson with the rebound.
Disappointing day for them. Let's see if they go down with a fight.
Well, they definitely have some things to work out, and you'd love to see them finish this game the right way. Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And Cleveland can just let the clock run down here. So we see the Cavaliers get the win here. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah.
Some great ball movement with these two teams, Grant. Fantastic group of passers on each side.
They're just so unselfish. They play for one another. You can see how it keeps the whole team involved. And I'll tell you what, I just love watching teams that can pass like this.
And now the opening lineup for Chicago. Kobe White out there with Lonzo Ball. Then there's Nikola Vucevic. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Buzelis in at power forward. Now here's Strus. Vucevic with some nice D. And Giddey has got the ball here for Chicago. Takes a 13-footer. And it falls all over the rim and in.
Well, you can see it. Buzelis is very comfortable operating in the mid-range.
Allen outside. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Allen. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Garland. Pounded by Ball. Garland no good.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from three.
And in Garland, we're looking at one of the best passers in the league.
think he gets enough credit for it. He's got such a great feel for the game, the way he wiggles in and out of the lane. It is so impressive. He is such a great, confident floor leader.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute, and one of their main defensive focuses, Nikola Vucevic. Coach telling me that Vuce has the big body, plus he can really shoot it, but they really emphasized boxing him out. Nikola is great at converting misses into second chance points. Boxing out, it's back to the basics, guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
Such a good facilitator. Ball has nice touch on that pass.
Outside Garland. And Cleveland another three.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
The Bulls have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Outside Giddey. Vucevic, a screen on Strus. From deep, Giddey nails it from beyond the arc. Giddey's got 5 points.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now here's Garland. Mitchell with the ball. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Look at that grittiness of Mitchell. He hits resistance inside and still gets through it.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. For the Cavaliers, Hunter's checked in for Evan Mobley, and Okoro is subbed in for Strus. And a change for the Bulls. Jones is checked in. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul. .121 left in the first. White against Mitchell. White can't hit. Cleveland has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. RJ, the Cavs breaking ground on a new practice facility set to open in 2027.
Situated on the Cuyahoga River, it will be 4 times larger than the existing one. And let me tell you this, the existing one was state of the art, and it continues to rejuvenate what we're seeing in downtown Cleveland. Shout out to the Cavaliers.
And Hunter, here we go. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. A different look for Cleveland. Evan Mobley comes in for Jared Allen, and Jerome subbed in for Mitchell. Well, you talk about an anchor for this defense. Richard Jared Allen is that.
It's hard to find a big man who can move and eat up space like Allen. He's a great shot blocker that can also move his feet on the perimeter and guard in isolation. But a difference maker at the rim, that is where he's at his best.
Now here's Garland. Pass to Hunter. And finished off by Hunter.
Defensively, you have to put lots of focus on Garland, so that opens up things for others to get their shine.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Here's White. Soft touch off the glass. White's got 7.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Mobley, a screen on Williams. Takes a 3. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
They've also been quick to set up their teammates, wasting no time making the extra pass for the open look.
They've got DeAndre Hunter, Javonte Green out there with Ty Jerome. Then it's Evan Mobley, and it's Okoro in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Cleveland, getting going in the second. Here's Jerome, following the bucket by the Bulls. Mobley outside. Here's Hunter. Lays it up and banks it in. He has 7.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
It's Giddey on the wing, guarded by Okoro. And the bucket is good. Well, Grant, you played on some very tight-knit teams. Talk to us about chemistry.
Well, B.A., you know, in some sports, chemistry is not a big issue, but in basketball, it is huge. You have to trust and believe in your teammates, and it has to be a unit, not 5 separate individuals.
No, it's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Now here's Giddey. He's got 7. Williams passes to Dosunmu. Williams with the screen. And Dosunmu with the 3. Dosunmu's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
The Cavaliers are having success. Point guard Darius Garland said, "We're building something here and we've come a long way. It feels amazing having our own legacy. We're just trying to keep it going. The whole city is behind us." And Brian, they know there's still work to do.
And they've got no problem with that, Allie. Thank you.
In the NBA, you let anyone shoot inside 5 feet, you're putting yourself at a disadvantage.
Richard, when it comes to the Bulls, they have one of the most committed fan bases in the league.
Yeah, the Chicago fans are for real. The Bulls are routinely at the top of the list for total attendance. Even on the road, they're usually Bulls fans sprinkled into every crowd.
A different look for Cleveland. Strus, he's checked in for Okoro. Mitchell comes in for Green. And Darius Garland subbed in for Jerome. And a new group getting ready for Chicago. Vucevic, he's checked in for Smith. Buzelis comes in for Williams. Kobe White, he's checked in for Dosunmu. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Jones. Here's Buzelis from deep. Giddey. Mobley grabs the board. Outside Hunter. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
The Cavaliers making a switch here. Thompson's checked in. Jones, he's checked in for Chicago. Well, the recent success of the Cavs has centered around their defense, RJ.
Well, if you want a chance to contend, you're going to have to be able to defend. Their coach embodies that, and so does their personnel, specifically their front court.
No coverage that time. White's got 10 points in the game.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Thompson with a screen. Here's Hunter. And rejected.
When it comes to contesting shots, Buzelis is showing us that he's got great timing.
Ball passes to Jones. Here's Vucevic. That's good. And it's Jones with the assist. Now just a 1-point Cleveland lead.
It's harder to thread those passes inside, but the reward is evident.
Outside Hunter. Thompson, a screen on Jones. Garland for 3. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Chicago has gone 4 of 6 from 3-point range thus far. Buzelis' shot is good.
Oh, nice touch on the inside play by Buzelis, adjusting from close range.
Outside Strus. 19 seconds left in the half. Hunter passes to Strus. 5 on the clock. From deep, Mitchell. And it's Chicago with a board. Pass to Buzelis. Banked it in off the glass. Now it's a 3-point Bulls lead.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Bulls out in front, leading by 3. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. We've seen DeAndre Hunter really having a great game.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Second half underway. Here's who Billy Donovan's got on the floor. Booz Ellis out there with Josh Giddey. Then it's Kobe White. Then it's Lonzo Ball. And it's Vucevic in at the 5, roaming the paint. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Vucevic. Strus the pass to Allen. To the middle. White against Mitchell. 4 on the clock. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. For 3, Allen. That one is off. Bulls leading by 3. Giddey passes to Ball. Oh, the teardrop falls in. Ball's got his first 2 points.
Oh, check out Ball with the silky touch, putting a nice high arc on the shot.
Pass to Strus. Mobley outside. Now Allen. Outside Mitchell. Fires the 3. Oh, Mitchell with the smooth stroke from distance.
Hitting that shot helps loosen the driving lanes a little, and we know Mitchell only needs a crack of daylight.
Ball outside. Mobley grabs the board. And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. From deep, Mitchell. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
Right now, this is what you want to see. Mitchell playing without hesitation and just taking quality shots.
And it's Giddey missing. The Cavaliers have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, Donovan Mitchell wears number 45 because that was Michael Jordan's number when he played baseball. Mitchell's father was a pro player, and Donovan said, "Baseball was my sport. I had my mind made up. I wanted to make the majors, but in high school, a broken wrist on the diamond caused his focus to shift." Brian, I'd say it worked out.
Yeah, I'd say so. Thanks, Allie. And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Hunter's checked in for Cleveland. And the Bulls also making a change. Williams is checked in. Pass to Ball. Back to Williams. Outside White. Vucevic, a screen on Mitchell. And that one drops. White's got 12. The Cavaliers leading. Outside Mitchell. And here's Hunter. Outside Garland. Puts up a deep 3. And Cleveland another 3.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Now here's Giddey. He has 7. Inside. Here's White. That one falls. Coming off the Vucevic feed. White's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Garland finds Mobley. On the wing, Mitchell. It counts! And the foul! Kobe White picks one up.
That's tremendous focus from Mitchell. Works through the foul and converts.
Okoro is checked in for Cleveland. Jerome comes in for Darius Garland. And Richard, thinking about Donovan Mitchell, he just has a total impact on the game.
It's crazy to think that he's in the prime of his career, but every single year he continues to get better. I still think there are more levels for him to go.
Dosunmu. Left side Williams. Just 5 to shoot. Here's White. And the rebound goes to Cleveland.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
And here's Hunter. 12 points for him. There's the triple. Doesn't go that time. Just a big-time effort for Donovan Mitchell, providing a lot of energy for Cleveland. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. And more NBA. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. The Bulls trail by 5. They've got Ty Jerome. Max Strus is out there with DeAndre Hunter. Then there's Dean Wade, and it's Garland in at the point. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Outside Garland. All alone. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. And the Cavaliers lead by 5.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Takes a step back. Pass to Williams. Shot clock at 5. Here's Giddey. And he banks in the layup.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
The Cavaliers lead by 3. And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error for the Cavaliers. Allen, he's checked in for Wade. Evan Mobley comes in for Hunter. And Donovan Mitchell is subbed in for Jerome. And a new group getting ready for Chicago. Vucevic, he's checked in for Smith. Buzelis comes in for Williams. Kobe White, he's checked in for DeSumo. And it's Ball in for Jones. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, over the break, I did listen in on Kenny Atkinson's huddle. They said in the huddle, this is it. No excuses. Let's figure out a way to win. A couple of players spoke as well, firing up their teammates. A great ending could be in store, guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
Bulls trail by 6. Ball looks over the floor. From deep, Giddey. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Allen's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Mitchell drives in. Mitchell bullies his way inside.
And once Mitchell has any bit of momentum behind you, you are absolutely in trouble. He is terrific at scoring through contact.
Pass to Vucevic. Shoots over Allen. Vucevic gets the bucket.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Allen with a screen on White. And it's Allen who slams it home.
When you combine his length and leaping ability, Allen is a ridiculous lob threat.
Pass to Vucevic. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Nice D from Allen. Mobley outside. Back to Garland. Sweet little floater. And now it's a 10-point Cavalier lead.
Fantastic execution with the floater. Garland is just a fearless scorer.
Pass to Vucevic. Shoots over Allen. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Vucevic has got 4 points this quarter.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
With some arc. Garland, no good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Ball outside. There's 37 seconds left in the game. Here's Vucevic. It's not going to go for him. Nice D from Allen. Don't do anything silly. Just ride out the clock.
Yes, if they take their time and execute, the game is all theirs. Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
Here's Vucevic. He gets it in there. And so the Cavaliers take the win. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yeah, so true. They put on a show here at home, and I really...
Seems like the key matchup tonight is down inside in the paint.
Oh, yeah, Kevin. Expect this one to be really physical. If either team backs down, they can just get run over tonight, but I don't expect that to happen. It's going to be a slugfest.
Ah, we love those kind of games. They're a lot of fun.
You aren't kidding.
So the opening lineup for the Heat, Alec Burks is out there with Tyler Hero. Then it's Wiggins. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Ware in its center. Now here's Ball. Kitty, no good.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And Adebayo throws it down.
And this is too easy for Adebayo. Once he's close to the rim, he is going to damage it.
And Dwayne Wade is the first Heat player to be honored with a statue. And Greg, that's pretty significant for a very successful franchise.
And Kevin, well deserved, right? D-Wade, the best player in franchise history. He helped bring 3 championships to the city. Plus, he's already got a street named after him.
And it's the Heat with the ball, following the three-point basket by Chicago.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And when it comes to the three-point shooting of Buzelis, we know he has the ability, but we need to see consistency.
Now here's Wiggins. Adebayo with a screen on Giddey. Buries the long-range jumper.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
White. Oh, that's blocked. Now here's Adebayo. He's covered closely. 1:52 left here in the opening quarter. Hero on the wing. Has to Ware. Clock is at 3. A three-pointer, no good. For Chicago, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Giddey the pass to Vucevic. And it's blocked. Out of bounds, Bulls ball as Chicago keeps possession. Jones checked in for Josh Giddey. And Miami with a change here too. Robinson's checked in for Hero. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Miami leading by 3. Robinson for 3. Rebounded by Vucevic. Chicago's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Pass to Jones. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Ball, the pass to Vucevic. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. So, Stan, let me take you back to the 95-96 NBA season. It was your first year as an NBA assistant. And, of course, the Bulls winning 72 games in that season. Unbelievable.
They were incredible, but one of my great memories in that season, the day of the trade deadline, we sent out 5 guys, brought in 5 new guys. We had to play the Bulls that night. Only one of those players made it in. We had only 8 guys available, some guys who had hardly played for us. Rex Chapman had an unbelievable game, and we beat Michael Jordan's Bulls on that night.
Oh, what a great story. Now White, following Davion Mitchell's 3-point attempt. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Out to the right wing. Up top, Adebayo. Over Jones. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Heat lead by 2. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Miami, guys.
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
KYP, know your personnel. So far, good attention to the scouting report.
Jones is out there with Dosunmu. Then it's Smith. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Williams at the 4. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls.
A defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
Jones against Hero. Over to the left wing. A 3 from Anderson. Rebound by the Bulls. Williams with the ball. Nothing on the board. 13 feet away. And no good.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
Robinson kicks to Hero. Pass to Jovic. And the layup's good off the glass.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Smith sets the pick for Giddey. Over Robinson, and Giddey gets it to go.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Hero passes to Larson. Here's Robinson, and it's Robinson with the jam.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
Here's Giddey. Shot clock at 6. A floater, and the layup is up and in. Giddey's got 4 points this quarter. And eventually, every player, GA, has to grapple with age, realizing they've lost a step or two against the young fellas. And sometimes, that is a very slow realization.
Oh, it is, Kevin. Hopefully, by that point, it's less about financial security and more about prolonging the inevitable, simply for the love of the game.
Smith with a screen on Robinson. Sinks the three-pointer. Giddey's got 7.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Vucevic checked in for Jalen Smith. Buzelis comes in for Williams. Lonzo Ball is checked in for Josh Giddey. And it's White in for Dosunmu. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today, but you can't make it that obvious.
Chicago making a switch here. Herter's checked in. Hey, Coach, one area the Bulls can struggle with, defending the outside shot.
Yeah, Kevin, they've been very poor the last few seasons on that front. Not closing out, missing assignments. It's strange because they were once elite in that regard under Donovan.
And Vooch knows he can hit it off the pass. I love his confidence and quick trigger.
Mitchell kicks to Burks. To the paint. Here's Adebayo.
I love the way he went with the bounce pass there. Great awareness.
There's Ball with the three. Hits the three-point bomb. Ball's got the lead up to 3 now for the Bulls.
And no doubt the release point is a bit unorthodox in terms of Ball's shooting technique, but man, can he slingshot it home from deep.
That's good for Mitchell on the assist by Wiggins.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus.
Pass to Buzelis. Vucevic down low. He doesn't hit that one. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. It's Chicago. They lead by 1. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from... Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You have to like what you're seeing, guys, from Josh Giddey.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
On the floor for Miami, Wiggins is out there with Adebayo. Then it's Tyler Hero. Then there's Alec Burks. And it's Ware in at the 5 down low. And both free throws good for Giddey. And Eric Spoelstra, the head coach of the Miami Heat, receiving a record 8-year, $120 million extension. I think that's some big dough.
Is it ever? It remains coaching for the only NBA franchise he's ever worked for. Already one of the most tenured head coaches in the association, and that figures to continue for a while. Look at the moves from Buzelis. The big fella showing great quickness on the attack.
Here's Hero. And he drops it in from the low post. 7 points for Tyler Hero.
Aggressive move coming out of the half, penetrating into the heart of the defense.
Well, that's how to start the second half strong. Going right at the rim and building some positive momentum.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Bam Adebayo talked about how his mentality has evolved over his career. He said, shoot the ball. I feel like that's been my evolution. It sounds very simple, but I came into this league as a defender. I feel like the progression's been shoot the ball, worry about everything else later. Kevin?
He certainly, DA, is a two-way threat. Ware passes to Hero. Now Adebayo. 6 points for him. Over Buzelis. And it will go, and the Bulls' lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from Adebayo.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
Back to White. Shot from 12. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. White's got the lead, back up to 5 now for the Bulls. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. And Wiggins throws it down.
Verticality gives Wiggins the upper hand, almost unstoppable once he's midair.
Ball finds Giddey. Three-pointer. No good. Shot missing. The Heat trail by 3. to the inside. Here's Wiggins, and it's denied.
Making good use of his length, Buzelis able to track down the block that time.
With the fadeaway. Wiggins with the rebound. The Heat have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Hero, no good.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
And here is Hero. He has 7, stolen by Ball. White the pass to Giddey. Bulls moving the ball around. Vucevic setting the pick for Giddey. Good on the three-point shot. And it's an 8-point Bulls lead.
Well, you can see why he's a go-to guy for them. They trust in his ability to shoulder the offensive load.
Hero against Ball. Inside. And it's blocked. White looking around. That's good. And so Giddey with the assist. Giddey's got 3 assists now in this one. Up top, Hero. He's covered by Ball. Outside, Hero. And he can't stop the run as he misses. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Bulls lead by 10. And do not go away. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Well, his height gives him the ability to see the floor, and he makes a quick decision and a great pass.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Jalen Smith is out there with Patrick Williams. Then it's Dosunmu. Then it's Trey Jones. And it's Giddey in at the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Jones kicks to Smith. Giddey the pass to Smith. And it's slammed in by Smith.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
Hero. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And how about Harrell's body control, capable of still scoring even when the defense ups the ante in terms of physicality.
Here's Dosunmu. Connects from 3-point range. Dosunmu's got the lead up to 10 now for the Bulls. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Stolen away. And Jones has it in the corner. Another 3 for Chicago.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Vucevic checked in for Smith. Buzelis comes in for Williams. Whitey's checked in for Dosunmu. And Ball subbed in for Trey Jones. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Eric Spoelstra coaching the team during the break. Now, he was very encouraging toward his guys. He said, look, you're working hard out there, but I need you to keep doing that. Crucial point right here. Give me everything you have so you can expect intensity out of this huddle. Guys?
Thank you, David. He gets that one. You know, Stan, when I think of you as a coach, I think defense. So let me put you on the spot as you assess the wing defenders in the NBA right now. Who are some of the top 2 or 3 that you notice?
Well, look, there's so many good ones. My favorite right now is Lou Dort because He's so strong, he's so disciplined, and he has an amazing ability to use his body even against guys that are a lot taller. He is a frustrating guy for great scorers to play against.
Now, he brought a lot to the NBA, but haven't the Thunder done a good job developing that kid?
Well, they have, and look, they've got other great defenders too, like Jalen Williams.
That is good. And the Bulls' lead is cut down now to just 9 in the bucket from Hero.
Oh, and the touch on the interior. Hero can hit jumpers as well as capitalize in close.
Pass to Buzelis. Back to Ball. White with it. Burks covering. Burks against White, and it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Bulls.
They simply ran him off the court.
They set the pace, and their transition game was executed flawlessly.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Josh Giddey.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
Vucevic a screen on Hero. Shot clock at 5.
And it's the quickness of ball that's a problem for defenders. Solid at finding ways to get fouled on the way up.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And you can wrap this one up. Great job to stay cool at the line and finish it off.
Hero from long range. It's all in by the Bulls. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Left side, Ball. White, wide open. He fights. Hits it from three-point range.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they
It's because they're both adept at operating their half-court sets. They don't feel the need to push the tempo all the time.
And the starting group for Chicago. We've got Ball. Nikola Vucevic is out there with Buzelis. Then it's Josh Giddey, and it's White in at the 2.
So good off the catch. The defense has to guard Risacher better than this.
Pass to Buzelis. Vucevic, a screen on Johnson. Three-pointer, Buzelis. The rebound by Atlanta. Here's Daniels, pounded by Ball. Here's Risacher. Johnson, a screen on Giddey. Risacher connects. The jumper drops. Risacher's got 5.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Now here's Giddey. The kick out to White. Wing shot on the way. Jump shot is good that time.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Here's Young. Misses the three. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. And you look at the history of the Hawks. Brent, they've won one NBA championship. That was back in 1958.
Yeah, B.A., tough for people in Atlanta to even recognize that because the team wasn't there in 58. They were in St. Louis, and they were led by the great Bob Pettit, who was one of the first really impressive, agile big man of his era.
Here's Daniels. Missed inside.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Okongwu against Vucevic. Shot clock at 6. And that one's good. Giddey.
That's impressive stuff from Giddey, just getting on the interior part of the defense.
There's a minute 34 left in the opening quarter. And the three-pointer goes.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Ball against Young. Ball passes to Vucevic. From deep, Giddey. That one falls. Coming off the Vucevic feed. Giddey's got 5 points.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
And Giddey has got the ball here for the Bulls. They trail by 1. Three-pointer. Okongwu with the rebound. Atlanta's gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Pass to Johnson. Here's Rizachet. Giddey defends. Here's Rizachet. He's got 5. A nice shot by Young.
Good up-tempo play there from Young, firing that shot off before the D could react.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Pass to Vucevic. Over Okongwu. No good. A bit long that time.
Yeah, it's pretty much the only way to keep him from taking advantage of you down low. You got to play tough, physical defense.
Now Young. And Atlanta hits again from deep.
You know, it takes incredible accuracy to drain it from that deep. So impressive.
A big-time effort for Trae Young. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
I love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
George Niang out there with Clint Capella. Then it's Rizachet. Then it's Karis LeVert. And it's Mann in at the small forward. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Here's Rizachet. Fires from deep. And Atlanta hits again from deep.
And you see how dangerous Rizachet can be from deep, especially considering how fast his release is.
And here's Jones. Smith with a screen on LeVert. Jones, the pass to Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Pass to Mann. Now here's Niang. Here's Rizachet. Give him 8. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Rizachet's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And there's the ability to finish for Rizachet. Nobody scares him at the rim.
Here's Giddey. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. For Chicago, Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Smith. And it's Ball in for Dosunmu. Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. LeVert goes against Jones. LeVert, that's good. Well, Brent, there's some players who never stop talking trash on the court. Was that distracting to you?
Not really, B.A. That's kind of the fun part of the game when somebody's trying to get under your skin a little bit. If it's not just playing defense and it comes with a little chit-chat, it sometimes draws your attention and makes you focus a little bit more. Not afraid to try his luck down there. Giddey on the interior.
The Hawks lead by 6. Outside Young. 1:46 left in the first half of this game. Clock at 6. Pass to Mann. The Hawks need to get one up here. Young misses. The Bulls trail by 6. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
And Giddey just that 6th sense to find the open man.
So for the Hawks, Johnson, he's checked in for Niang. Risacher comes in for Mann, and Daniels is subbed in for LeVert. Buzelis is checked in for Chicago. White comes in for Jones. On the wing, Daniels. He's guarded by White. The 3 from Risacher. It's hauled in by White. Grant, how about Kobe White? Going from a bench player to one of the league leaders in minutes.
Yeah, Kobe played more than 35 minutes per game last season. Top 10 in the league. We saw White hit another level. So he has an exciting future in front of him.
No hesitation from Lonzo on that perimeter shot.
Pass to Daniels. Now Okongwu. Here's Risacher. 3-pointer. Misfires there. 4 for 6 in the game now. Ball with it. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. That one drops for him.
And that tricky ball handling right there gets ball open. Defender couldn't stop him.
And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
They're giving up a lot of points in the paint. That's something they have to address here.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
Jones, he's checked in for Williams. Pass to Risacher. Johnson a screen on Ball. And Risacher gets it to go.
Being able to take over a game in your rookie season like Risacher shows you a lot about him. The smart play. Wait and take the final shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
Down low. And the power finish by Vucevic.
And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising in a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Chicago ahead, leading by 1. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Here's Giddey. And so in the game for the Bulls, they've got Josh Giddey. Lonzo Ball is out there with Kobe White. Then there's Nikola Vucevic, and it's Buzelis in at the power forward position. Pass to Risacher. And here's Young. Outside Johnson. Young inside, pounded by Ball. And Young the bucket on the assist by Johnson.
Young working hard on the defensive end that time.
Outside Giddey. The kick out to White. Pass to Ball. Here's the three. Fires in the triple. Ball's got 8 points.
Great read, great vision, and great awareness from Lonzo Ball.
Young finds a Kongwu. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Okongwu's got his first points of the game.
And he wastes no time coming out of the break.
Giddey passes to Vucevic. Ball outside. Vucevic, a screen on Young. The three from Ball. Buries it from three. He's got 11.
A lot has been made about Lonzo's shooting motion. The bottom line, who cares what it looks like when the shots are going in?
Okongwu, a screen on Giddey. Here's Rizachet. Pass to Young. Fearless Trae Young.
Man, we see this from Trae often, his ability to take over games with his scoring.
Outside Giddey. They set the screen. This one for three. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Ball against Young. A minute 37 left in the third. Pass to Daniels. It's good.
So strong at the rim. That'll serve Daniels well here in this league.
And Giddey has got the ball here for Chicago.
Timeout.
2-point game. And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. So both teams making some changes here. Atlanta on D. Here's Ball. The shot won't fall. One place Clint Capella really knows how to throw his weight around is on the glass, Brent.
Yeah, it's been a little while, BA, since Clint Capella has led the league in rebounding. And, of course, that was a little bit different offensive system. But he has the size and the instincts still to go up and get the ball off the rim or from lob passes to be effective inside.
White looking it over. There's 45 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Outside, Williams. Pass to Dosunmu. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Good. And the Bulls lead by 2.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Here's Capella. Smith with the rebound. The Bulls have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Outside White. Williams, a screen on Johnson. White for 3. That shot is off. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. Chicago ahead, up by 2. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
Sometimes it happens when the offense is struggling, but every now and then this helps with the offensive uptick right there. Great job of setting his teammate up.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Clint Capella out there with Georges Niang. Then it's Terrence Mann. Then it's Karis LeVert. And it's Bufkin in at the 1. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
That's a big make for LeVert. Should help his confidence.
Pass to Williams. With the floater. Count the basket and the foul. That's on Georges Niang. And neither side able to take control of this game.
Yeah, at this rate, it's going to come down to a photo finish.
And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. Atlanta's gotten 7 of 12 three-point attempts to fall. And Johnson gets it to go on the assist from Rizachet. Rizachet's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's White. And that one is stuffed right through.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Back to Young. Pulls up, high post. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. And the Hawks lead by 1.
Hey, this guy has some unreal range. Young can make it work from just about anywhere.
Okongwu against Vucevic. Pass to Williams. Launches a 3. He buries it from 3. Williams has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, you see, the ability to get the ball where it needs to go is what really stands out regarding Buzelis.
Back to Young from outside the arc. Oh, the lethal 3-ball of Young.
And they retake the lead with a bounce-back 3.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Chicago making a switch here. Ball's checked in, and keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Billy Donovan was saying to the team. Coach telling their team, this is a tight one. We need full effort defensively, 1 or 2 stops, and we will win this game. A coach preaching defense, a familiar tune.
Thank you for that, Allie. Here's Young. Oh, Young, so tough at his size.
Embracing the big moment is Trae Young.
The Bulls have got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter. To the paint. Here's Vucevic. The shot, no good. Good D by Okongwu. Pass to Daniels. Now Young for 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
He's done so much damage from beyond the arc, and he's still hitting those big shots.
Game is on the line. He wants the ball. No one on D stepped up to stop him.
Vucevic gets the bucket.
Look to a machine like Vuce when you need him most. He's a reliable offensive option who comes through for his club.
Young can't hit. Chicago has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the 4th. Pass to Vucevic. Outside White. Fires for 3. And nails the tray.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
.41 seconds left to play in the 4th. Here's Young. Over to the left wing. The 3 from Rizachet. Nails it from 3.
How about the rookie, Zachary Rizachet, delivering a timely bucket?
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. How do you think this is going to play out?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
Yeah, sometimes not just what a coach draws up, but who he has execute in these moments.
Here's Vucevic. The kick out to Ball. To the middle. Here's Buzelis. Oh, he missed it! And they committed intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
We've got 13 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And so they foul intentionally. He hits the first one, and that'll put him up 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
Huge free throws, bumps the lead up to 3, and now they simply have to guard against the 3-ball.
Vucevic finds Giddey. Oh, wow! A huge basket to tie the game!
So far, he's a can't-miss player, a superb scorer who plays to his strength.
Now here's Young. A deep 3. Oh, and a chance to win the game, but the last-minute shot is offline. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. And the Bulls start out with the ball. And so they'll have the first offensive opportunity here as we begin overtime. Ricochet and Johnson, they're the forwards. Dyson Daniels out there with Trae Young. And it's a Kongwu in its center, filling out the middle.
There's a reason Vucevic shoots a great percentage. So adept and skilled at scoring inside.
Here's Young. Fearless from Young inside.
Nice move to get inside and create a good look for himself.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. Down low. Here's Vucevic. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Vucevic has got 4 points now in the quarter. Ball against Young. Excellent body control from Young.
Great job by Young there, not settling for a jumper and getting that ball close in.
Well, Chicago shooting 71%. Their offense has looked unstoppable all game long. Inside. Here's Vucevic. Okongwu with the rebound.
He has to make those shots, guys. If not, a lot of pressure is shifted to the perimeter shooters to hit everything.
Goes up with the strike. And it's good.
Trae Young can flat out score.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. Ball outside. To the inside. Vucevic. He connects! And tie game! Huge basket right there. And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. Johnson passes to Daniels. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Drawing the foul down low, Trae Young earning that trip to the line.
And so both free throws good, and it's a two-point ball game.
Yeah, not the guy that you want to put at the line in these moments. He's not missing these.
Pass to Vucevic. Outside White. Pulls it. Money. And he's tied it up. What a shot. And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. Young against Ball. Outside Young. Pass to Ricochet. The three. Misses the three. Another tie. And we're going to have a second overtime. Don't go. Hey, can't stop now. We're ready for another extra period. What a game of basketball this has been. Here we go. And it's the Bulls with the ball. To the middle. Here's Vucevic. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. It's on Onyeka Okongwu.
Those and-one plays can be real backbreakers in a close game.
Hawks trail by 3. Young with it. The three. Nice trade. So good.
Every single inch of his range on that one.
Ball outside. Vucevic's shot is off. And for the Hawks, they're shooting at around 66%. They're on fire. Pass to Johnson. Here's Daniels. He's guarded by White. 5 on the clock. There's Young with the three. Sends it home from three-point land. Young's got 39.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Daniels passes to Young.
Alonzo is a point guard, but at 6'6", using that wingspan.
Pass to Vucevic. Now here's Giddey. Back to Vucevic. Cash! And that one brings them within one.
This is when you need a defensive presence, but it's just not happening.
I'm looking out there trying to find one guy at least interested in playing defense. Not that last possession.
Trae Young, not the biggest guy on the court, but will take the biggest shots.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. And so here is Chicago. And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. Pass the ball. Now Vucevic, guarded by Okongwu. Left block shot on the way. The rebound by the Hawks. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet. And they go to the intentional foul. Good on the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Yeah, that'll ice it right there. Not everybody can keep their composure at the line in such a big situation.
Three-pointer, Buzelis. Rebounded by Daniels. And now we've got an intentional foul. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. And he ends up making the second. And that increases the lead to 6. Outside Giddey. Oh, nails the triple!
That's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
And no good as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. And he's able to hit the second one. And that gives him a 4-point cushion. So it's a narrow victory for the Hawks. Pulling it out. All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up for Brent.
It'll be the Knicks off the tip. So the opening lineup for the Heat. Wiggins is out there with Adebayo. Then there's Alec Burks. Then it's Tyler Hero. And it's Ware in at the center position. Now here's Brunson. 6 to shoot. 11 feet away. It's hauled in by Hero. Adebayo with the ball. On the wing, Wiggins. Pass to Ware. Now Hero. Down low. Buries it down low. Ware's got the first points up on the board for the Heat.
Oh, great job moving the rock by Hero. Not a ball stopper. Tyler is a team player.
Brunson goes in. He gets it in there.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Wiggins against Hart. Anunoby outside. Pass to Hart. This one for three. And he's good on the three ball.
You can't afford to let Hart get going from deep. He's ready to shoot it when given the opportunity.
Doris, when you think of Mikal Bridges, what comes to mind?
The fact that he is available almost every single night, that you can count on him to bring great defensive intensity. He's become a legitimate threat from three-point territory, and now all of a sudden he's adding some ball skills. Mikal Bridges gets better every single year.
Now Bridges following the three-point attempt by Andrew Wiggins. 6 on the shot clock. Hart, no good. And so it's Burks bringing it up now for the Miami Heat. It's a three-point game. New York's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Towns a screen on Burks. Here's Bridges. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Sometimes the mid-range is your best opportunity. Bridges more than willing to make that shot work.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Achua, he's checked in for OG Anunoby. We've got 1:48 left here in the first quarter. And here's Burks. Pass to Wiggins. Over Hart. And it's Wiggins missing. For New York, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. And a fun run by the Knicks in the playoffs. But Doris, horrible injury luck ended their season.
Kevin, borderline absurd bad luck for injuries. You think about it, Julius Randle goes down in the regular season. And then in the playoffs alone, Mitchell Robinson, OG Anunoby, and Bojan Bogdanovic all missed significant time. And who can forget Jalen Brunson getting hurt in that Game 7? Almost unreal bad luck.
Now, here's Burks. Jalen Brunson missing his last shot. That one goes. Count it.
You give Alec Burks a little daylight, this guy is ready to fire.
The Knicks leading by 3. Pass to Achua. Bridges kicks to Hart. Brunson right side. Drills the three-pointer. Brunson's got 5.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens. Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Bridges inside. Burks covering. Chalk up 2 there.
Such a smart offensive player. Mikal Bridges assertive and focused when he gets this close.
Outside Hero. Pass to Ware. Wiggins kicks to Adebayo. Burks for 3. Sinks the triple. He's got 5.
How about the timing? Can be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Knicks out front. They're up by 3. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And when you consider how the Knicks are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
They've got Precious Achua. Miles McBride out there with Payne. Then it's Robinson, and it's Bridges in at the 3 slot. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. And here is Bridges. After Tyler Hero hitting the 3.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Robinson for 3. It's hauled in by Achua. Here's New York. Now, here's Bridges. Over Robinson, and it's good off the back rim and in. It's been a few years now, Doris, but it feels like point guard is the position in the NBA.
Well, Kevin, we certainly have our share of great point guards. Luka Doncic, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, they seem to be in the MVP conversation consistently. But the last couple MVPs, you look back, you've got a couple of centers. For a long time, the small forward spot dominated the game. It's really something that's in constant flux.
Now here's Payne. After the miss from Kyle Anderson. Shot clock at 6. And it's Robinson with the jam.
Well, Mitchell Robinson knows who he is. A vertical spacer. What a pretty dunk.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. And they call an illegal screen here.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
OG Anunoby's checked in for New York. The Heat also with the sub. Jovic is checked in. Here's Robinson. Up and in from the low block.
Well, exactly where you want Robinson taking advantage offensively. Use the length and size to score inside.
Anderson the screen. Hero passes to Larson. Trains the three-pointer.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, as always with Tom Thibodeau teams, they are level-headed. He said of his Knicks, we want guys to sacrifice and put the team first. But there has to be that belief. When your best players have it, your entire team ends up having it. We know if we stay disciplined, we'll have a chance to win. Kevin?
A very good chance, D.A. Thank you. And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. So for the Knicks, Karl Anthony Towns comes in for Robinson. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Mikal Bridges. Here's Ware. Pass to Adebayo. Burks in the corner. Puts up a 3. That one falls coming off Adebayo's feet. Burks has got 8 points.
Well, Burks is a lethal three-point threat. This guy has such an effortless shooting stroke.
Anunoby outside. And again, New York with the triple.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now here's Wiggins. He has yet to score. Pass to Burks. Launches it. Missed the shot. He's 3 for 4 in the game. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. New York moving it around. Achua, the pass to Brunson. And again, it's New York.
What a confident stroke from Jalen Brunson. This guy doesn't have to dominate with the ball in his hands.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Pass to Ware. Robinson dishes to Burks. It's good. 10 points for him.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Here's Brunson. Oh, Brunson wheeling his way in there.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
And I think, obviously, we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass.
Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Without question, Alec Burks displaying his skills today.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
On the court for the Heat, Adebayo is out there with Wiggins. Then it's Tyler Hero. Then there's Alec Burks. And it's Ware in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Back to Brunson. Shoots over Hero. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Brunson's got the lead up to 8 now for the Knicks. There's Hero with the 3. The Knicks pull it in. Towns has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. We know, Doris, that Towns might already be one of the best shooting bigs ever.
But Kevin, he flat stated and called himself the best shooting big of all time. He has an argument because not only has he shot the ball incredibly well from deep, even as his volume has gone up, his efficiency stays the same. This is a gifted offensive post player.
Bridges against Adebayo. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. And now it's a 12-point New York lead. Outside, Hero. And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
Pass to Adebayo. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. They set the pick. Here's Burks. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Burks has got 12 points in the game. Outside, Towns. Back to Brunson. 6 to shoot. Good! Brunson gets through the contact.
Yeah, that's just an innate awareness that the clock is putting you under duress. Jalen Brunson calmly delivers.
A three-pointer, Wiggins. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. Adebayo's got 3 assists in the game. Brunson kicks to Hart. There's the triple. It's good from long range. Hart's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Wiggins outside. Kicks it out to Hero. Puts it up. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. He has 7.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And Towns gets it to go.
Boy, what a pleasure to have a big man who can shoot the basketball like Towns. That's a pretty 3.
The Heat trail by 13. Burks the pass to Ware. Wiggins up top. Burks for 3. And the Heat another 3.
Just doing what he can. He's competing and he's converting.
And he has really kept them in this one. The high effort level. Now the rest of the team has got to step up.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Nice! Brunson working inside.
Generously listed as 6'1", Jalen Brunson knows his way around the inside and painted area. Look out.
Outside, Hero. And he uses the glass on the layup. Hero's got 9.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end. But right now, the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
And so it's the New York Knicks with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. Their lead. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Miles McBride out there with Cameron Payne. Then there's Achua. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Towns in at the 5. Home in the paint. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks.
And when you watch Hero play, it's no surprise he's a gym rat. He can score from any spot on the floor.
Payne can't hit. The Heat trail by 11. Outside, Hero. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. The Knicks leading by 11. Towns kicks to Payne. Achua, the pass to Towns. Towns is doubled. Here's Payne. Takes a 3. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Payne's got the lead up to 14 now for the Knicks.
That's excellent awareness from Karl Anthony Towns. Set your teammate up. We know you're a great scorer, Cat.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. A different look for New York. Josh Hart, he's checked in for Precious Achua. Bridges comes in for Miles McBride. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Cameron Payne. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Eric Spoelstra coaching the team during the break. Now, he tore into his guys. He said, your body language is awful right now. You don't even look like you want to play right now. Should I sub in for you? Where's the drive to win? Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Brunson, good.
Boy, whenever this team has needed a bucket, Jalen Brunson has been there right now in complete command of this ball game.
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to go on Josh Hart.
Boy, the bucket's been 5 feet wide for him. He's dropping everything in.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for New York.
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the 3 ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
Also, I just love how hard they've taken the ball to the rack. They've made a point of attacking, and it's led to them getting buckets.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Pulls up. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. They've led by as many as 14 points. Bridges inside. Burks covering. Bridges misses. The Heat trail by 11. Adebayo passes to Hero. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
Oh, and the touch on the interior. Hero can hit jumpers as well as capitalize in close.
And here's Brunson outside. Good again. He's on tonight. 9 for 13 shooting.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Knicks.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Jalen Brunson.
This guy has been shot-making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over.
Hero, no good.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid